Mondi, here we are again, man. What's up, bro? We have a what the fuck is this, Mondi? MCU tier villain tiller, villain tiller. What is this?
This is an MCU villains tier list pod.
There it is. There it is.
Yes, there it is.
Before
In
we get
honor of the
started,
Thunderbolts coming out this week. Yeah,
oh
this is for
God,
This is for y'all guys.
this is for y'all. Look, make sure you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the Current Era Pod.
And please share if you're feeling a little bit frisky. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's jump into this.
Okay.
First villain, Obadiah Stane from Iron Man 1, otherwise known as Ironmonger. Where would you place him in the MCU villains tier list pod?
Yeah, to me, I mean, this, all right. So my criteria may be a little wonky, but obviously we're going to rate them how they performed in the film and like if they are like an actual villain. I think this dude like is a genuinely bad guy.
Oh, for sure.
And like I mean like his performance was memorable at least. Like I mean like he has one of the most memeable things. Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps. So I'm willing to go A, but I may have to rearrange once we get everybody laid out. But like I'm willing to go A, maybe top of B. But I'm willing to or I'm not willing to argue, I guess is what I'd say. So what do you think?
I'd lean more B, to be honest. I think he's a very good villain. The only thing stopping him from being A was just simply, I think, more screen time. Jeff Bridges is obviously a great actor. But if he had more time to develop his Ironmonger character, I think he could have been in that area territory. But for what we got, he was a really good villain, started the MCU, in my opinion.
Okay.
So are you cool with B?
I'm cool with B. Yeah, I'm cool with B.
Okay.
Like I said, I said, either A or top or B. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right. Next up, we have Ulysses Claw from the Black Panther and the Age of Ultron, played by Andy Serkis, having a lot of fun in the role. What do you?
Yeah, a lot of fun. It's so funny, like when we first met the character in what was it, Age of Ultron? I was like, okay, like I think this dude's cool. Like I'm kind of I'm here for it. But unfortunately, the more screen time he got, the less I kind of enjoyed him as a villain, and the more that he was just like, okay, like it's just Andy Serkis just having a lot of fun. So like I'm kind of leaning C, to be honest. Went out kind of bad. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like it's cool, like in like lore terms, like, okay, like he was the one that kind of stole the Wakanda technology or stole vibranium and gave it to other people. But in terms of what he brought on screen, C, my opinion.
I agree, C, for different reasons. I think, like Obadiah Stane, if given more screen time, he could have been easily in that B or even A territory. For those, were you aware that Claw is like Black Panther's arch nemesis in the comics?
No, I wasn't aware of that at all.
Okay, so it was, for those who did know, it was a big bait and switch in Black Panther 1 when he was killed off by Killmonger halfway through the film, because we all thought this is the big baddie, for Black Panther, and so But yeah, I say C just because of the screen time was limited. But I thought Andy Serkis was having a blast, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing them on the screen.
Yeah, I do too, to an extent.
Next up, let's go back to the Iron Man verse. We have Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2.
Yeah, the less memorable Iron Man villain here. Okay. To me, I feel like Invincible has like ripped this character straight from Iron Man 2. Like the nigga that has I think his name is Machine Head in Invincible. Like he's basically Justin Hammer to me. Like it's just some dude that dresses super cool. He's a fucking warlord. He's got all these minions. He has nothing but zingers to say. It's just like I'm cool. See, not memorable. I mean, sorry.
I love Justin Hammer. I think he's a perfect foil to Tony Stark because he is Tony Stark. He's just a lesser version of Tony Stark. He's got all the charisma of a Tony Stark. He's got all the money. But he's just not as smart, not as rich. But he's a perfect foil, perfect mirror. So I loved it. I'd go C as well, like because of the screen time thing as well.
Damn, nigga, is everybody gonna get pinned on some screen time? Like, god damn.
I mean, that matters. That matters unless you have just such a crazy impact. But I love Justin Hammer personally. I can't wait to see him in Iron Armor Wars with Don Cheadle. So yeah, we can go see with that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's not happening. But okay.
Next up, let's go Wenwu from Shang-Chi.
This is an A. I mean, he was awesome. And the only reason I will not give an S. Actually, am I giving it S? Okay, no. Look, for now, I'm gonna say A. I think first of all, I know that I am the resident Shang-Chi lover on the pod, and that's totally fine. But his performance as the Mandarin was one of the reasons why I loved this film. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, beginning to end. Such presence, and I mean, super memorable scenes, especially the scene with him and Shang-Chi as a child. Absolutely love this menacing presence. He was awesome. I I'm looking for a reason to not put him in S for some reason. So I'm going to lean A, but once it's all said and done, he may have to go to S in my opinion. So for now, he's an A, top of A.
I agree. I think he's an A tier villain as well. Even though I'm not as high on Shang-Chi, the film is you. I love the first two acts. Third act goes to hell. I think he is absolutely phenomenal throughout the entirety of the movie. I would love to see a Wenwu prequel series. I want to see more of this guy. He just brought such. I love when the MCU adds in elements to their films and series that brings gravitas to whatever they have because it's so jokey. And I thought he was just a perfect balance to that. So I think A is great for Wenwu.
Wenwu.
Next up, back to the Iron Man verse again. We have Whiplash from Iron Man 2, played by Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Playing himself.
I was going to say, man, like this just didn't work for me, unfortunately. I do think Mickey Rourke is talented, and this came out around the time that he did The Wrestler, which he got a lot of love for.
Have you seen Immortals?
I saw it once. I don't remember that he was in it. So yeah. But yeah, Mickey Rourke, another C-list Iron Man villain in my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go C. Even though I love Whiplash with my book. I like Whiplash, but I'll go. He was average. That's fine. Next up, this is a fan favorite, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. Hey, Auntie.
Yeah.
Where do you place him?
Say what you want about his acting in the film. I don't give a fuck. He was absolutely integral to the chemistry that he had with Chadwick Boseman. I honestly don't. I feel like in a lot of instances you can say like, oh, okay, like I totally could have seen somebody play this role. Like I totally could have seen this guy kill this role too. I don't know. Like to me, the entire movie changes without Michael B. Jordan in it. And now maybe this is like the recent Sinners bias coming into my mind, but like I saw Black Panther in theaters 4 times. And he was part of the reason why I went to go see it so much. So this is A for me. You said that's gay?
No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that the population would be inclined to put it at S, but I put it at S as well.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Bro, MCU fans love Killmonger for whatever reason.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic, he's a great villain, he's a great foil.
Yeah.
My only thing as why I'm not putting him in S is I think his motives were more compelling than his performance. Because if you go back and watch the performance, which I have, it's kind of corny. Like I said, me and you both have seen Sinners recently. We know that he can deliver great performances. I think he was amazing in Sinners. But back then, I think he's still getting his feet wet, and I think that he's good in the role. But if you go back and watch it, I don't think it ages as well as some of you might think. But yeah, I think he's still a great villain. And I attribute that to the writing and to the motives more so than the performance, in my opinion. That's just me.
I don't know, man. I feel like I saw Black Panther. I mean, as early as last year in its entirety, and he was just as captivating. But I don't know. I mean, whatever. Potato.
Next up, we go from a fan favorite to a worst fan favorite. What's the word? A fan. Anyway,
Malekith,
the Dark Elf from Thor: The Dark World.
First of all,
what are your thoughts?
I love Thor: The Dark World. I don't give a fuck what I say. I know everybody just hates this movie, but not me.
I don't hate it either.
I am not one of these people that hate this movie. I actually
aged
enjoy
better
this.
with the release of Love and Thunder. It actually makes Dark World better, in my opinion. Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy is a villain. Yeah, he can go to hell. I feel like D may be a little harsh, but is it though? Nah, I'll say D. I mean, okay. I like Thor: The Dark World, but I do not enjoy any scene that he's in really, and I don't care that he's in this movie. So I'll say D.
Yeah, I say D as well. I love his character design. I think that what puts him in D is the fact that he's relying solely on presence. He doesn't say much, or if anything.
Yeah.
And the presence wasn't that powerful. So,
it wasn't. Yeah,
I'm gonna go D. I'm gonna go D as well for Malekith.
Hard to have a presence against Thor, but Hela did it pretty well. So we'll see.
I'm about to say, yeah, Loki, Hela, like some of the MCU's.
I mean, Loki wasn't a real villain, but yeah.
Yes, the fuck he was. Anyway, moving on. A Kukulkan.
This is tough for me because Namor stole the show in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and as much as I want to put him in S, I don't think he's above Wenwu. So I feel like he needs to go on the top of A, because like in terms of what he did, who he is, screen presence and everything involved, like I was like, oh shit, like this dude is for real. But putting him in S just seems undeserved at the present moment. Maybe once we see him go up against Doctor Doom, I'll change my mind. But for just one film, it's kind of hard for me to put him. Like, I don't think him and Loki should be on the same tier, in my opinion. And I feel like Loki is very clearly S. Spoiler, sorry. So I'm gonna say A. But if you want to fight for S, let's discuss.
I want to go S, bitch. Ryan Coogler has proved time and time again this guy knows how to write an antagonist. We saw it in Creed. We saw it with Killmonger. We saw it with Namor. We just saw it with Remick from Sinners. I've saw that movie 3 times in theaters now, by the way, guys. Yeah, man, I think this guy he's just a great foil, man. And he's one thing Ryan Coogler does so well with his villains, you can see where they're coming from. Mm-hmm. And this guy, he just brings so much charisma to the role. I was rooting for him, damn, even though I went to Wakanda to win as well. He stole the screen, man, and I love his lore. His backstory was fucking fantastic. I would watch a Namor backstory film, and that's all a testament to his performance, man. And I want to go S, but if you want to go A, we can find out.
I mean, to me, having him and Loki on the same tier just doesn't feel right, in my opinion.
To me, it does.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you feel that strongly about it, put him in S. That's cool.
Okay, so I'll take this one, and then I guess next time we tie, you can have the next one.
Okay, you want him in S.
I think Namor.
Namor. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Loki, let's go ahead and get him out the way. Tom Hiddleston's Loki.
He's the greatest villain in the MCU, in my opinion. He's S.
Oh, the greatest.
He's the greatest. Thanos is not better. Sorry. He's S.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's definitely an argument. I'm not mad at that argument that he's the greatest villain in the MCU. He's definitely had the most screen time, the most to do. And what Tom Hiddleston has evolved into, man, I think it's just a perfect casting. It's so crazy that he auditioned for Thor. Have you seen that video of him auditioning for Thor?
Yeah, I have. It's crazy.
It's funny. It's funny, man.
It's crazy how things work out.
And of course, the Loki series gives him a lot more to do.
Yep.
I'm so excited for him to reunite with Thor and Doomsday. And
now you are. Okay. I mean, before you was like, yeah, he's coming back. It's going to ruin everything we saw.
No, I mean, it is. But at the same time, if we're going to get it, then fuck it. I'm going to
Okay.
But yeah, man, I agree. Loki's an S tier villain. Next up, let's go Gore the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale.
I think I'm going to try to remove my bias for the film, because obviously I did not like this film. Sorry, guys. I'm in the minority. I was one of the ones that was like, what the fuck is Taika Waititi doing? Get him away from Thor. And I think most people expected Christian Bale to be better. He just wasn't in a lot of aspects. And I mean the character, not more so what Christian Bale brought to the character.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It kind of feels like it belongs in B. Like I don't feel like it belongs in any category above or below it. So I guess B is fine.
Yeah, man. I think Christian Bale did the most he could do with this role. I have no problem with B. I think, like you said, the performance was stellar. I think no one questions Christian Bale's performance.
Sure.
He's the only one doing anything in this film worth it. But his actions, like for those, like just the name itself, Gore the God Butcher, you expect gravitas, grandiose things to happen from this guy, and we just didn't get it. And so, but yeah, Christian Bale's performance was amazing, though. Okay, let's go Hela. Now we're on the horror train.
Yeah, man, Hela she was fucking awesome. Again. Another Taika Waititi Thor movie that I did not love, but Hela was absolutely amazing in this film. Talk about feats, nigga. She beat everybody ass in this boy. And like she was so powerful that they didn't even beat her. Like they had to bring like a literal devil from hell to beat her. So I mean, to me, she's S tier. Like she belongs in that category above like a Namor just on feats alone. But
the villain is more than just feats.
I understand, but feats fucking matter in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It matters. Which is we'll talk about Thanos, nigga. I mean, feats, bitch. Like this nigga was doing this damn thing. So to me, she's S tier. Like Hela was absolutely fucking amazing. I mean, she's incredible.
I agree. She was incredible. Kate Blanchett, one of the best working actresses out. I'd argue A tier, but I got the S tier with Namor. So if you want the S with Hela, sure.
I feel like she belongs up there with them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up, let's go Red Skull from Captain America.
This is interesting. I mean, a character played by two different characters, but you know, both iterations are memorable in their own right. I think Hugo Weaving, even though I guess he ended up hating everything that he does after the fact, I think he was like really good in the Winter Soldier and believable as the Red Skull.
Winter Soldier.
Huh?
The first Avenger, you mean? You said the Winter Soldier.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the first Avenger. And you know, Ross Marquand voiced him and did him in the Avengers and everything after, but as far as a tier goes, I don't know. It's maybe sacrilegious to comic book fans because, like, I know people view Red Skull as like the guy, but what we got in the MCU, I don't think he's higher than B. Maybe like into B, top of C. So I feel like I should lean C, but I'm willing to, you know, I'm willing to debate with you if you feel differently.
I totally go C. I know.
Okay.
I know he's Captain America's arch nemesis. Like you said, comic book fans love the guy, but what we got on screen, I mean, it was cool.
Yeah, in the MCU, yeah.
But yeah, I'd go C for a Red Skull personally.
Okay.
Next up, let's go Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
Okay, now I have to ask. Shut the fuck up. Let me ask my questions. Are we counting?
Are we counting the Raimi-verse?
Yeah, you know that matters, bitch. So are we counting it or not?
I mean, I guess it has.
He's S, man. What are we waiting for? He's S. He's S. No, all right, for real. Go ahead.
I guess that has to be taken into account since he came from that universe. So.
Okay, then he's S. Like, what are we talking about? Like, S, bitch. S. Like, come on, man. First of all, he literally didn't need to appear in No Way Home to be boosted up to an S. Like, he was already goated, in my opinion. But like his role in No Way Home, like, oh my god, like, this nigga Willem Dafoe was absolutely amazing. Beating Spider-Man's ass. Yeah, he's S tier.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, Willem Dafoe is legendary in that role. I'd argue even more legendary than Tom Hiddleston's portrayal of Loki.
And in the MCU,
not in the MCU. I'm talking about just overall as a live action villain.
Okay.
Even though he's had a lot else to do, I mean, what his impact is just fucking.
I mean, okay, but come on, are we glazing? Are we glazing? I don't think we're glazing. Okay, all right. We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah.
Next up, let's go Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the reformed Bucky Barnes. This nigga is not a villain.
The politician now.
Yeah, he's about to be a mayor. Anyway, as a villain, though, I mean, we're talking about feats. Mm-hmm.
He didn't do shit either.
He actually
killed Iron Man's parents, I guess.
Yeah, I see. If I'm being real, and C. As a villain, Bucky is a C. Sorry, he's a C.
I got to go at least B on that one.
Why? Tell me.
First of all, bro, when you first saw Winter Soldier, you saw him catch that shield.
That's
like Adrian Peterson. When you saw him catch that, when he caught that ball, when you saw him catch that shield, okay. You know you went like he had so much aura before he took the mask off, and then of course when the mask does come off, you get all the context of who he was. I mean, bro, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah, but top of C. I mean, all right, okay. B's fine. I mean, I'm not willing to like really argue it. B is fine.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. Next up, let's go Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio.
I really want to go D, but that's not fair to Jake Gyllenhaal because no, seriously, because like he tried his damnedest to like make something out of this bullshit movie. And I think you shouldn't because it's not a good film. But anyway, yeah, we can go top of D.
First of all, pause. Second of all, are you giving Mysterio the D tier? He's on the same level as Malekith?
Yes, in my opinion. And the guys, this is just what we saw in the MCU. This is no comic book, no animated series.
So I think you're taking the film into account. What about Mysterio's performance makes it a bad performance?
No.
Or makes it a bad villain. I'm sorry.
I said Jake Gyllenhaal did the best he could. There was nothing performance-wise, but he has nothing memorable for me personally to put him anywhere.
Peter Parker's identity.
No, I literally forgot that he did that. I literally forgot.
Well, that's a huge. Well, you love feats.
Okay, so all right, I said top of D. Okay, congratulations. He's not last. He's the top of D.
No, I'm going B for this one.
B.
Yes, we can meet in the middle and go C, like as we always do when we have these kind of discussions.
End of C. Fine.
You're insane.
This nigga put him in B.
Mysterio was a really good.
Yeah, explode Peter Parker. Okay, they literally corrected it in the next film. Like, whatever. But okay.
Anyway, next up, let's go Zemo, from Civil War.
Yeah.
And Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. This one's kind of tough for me. I feel like I should defer to you because I honestly just don't feel strongly about this guy at all. So what do you think? Where do you think he should land?
How could you not feel strongly about a mere mortal who brought the Avengers to their knees, split the Avengers up?
Oh, brother.
Almost got Iron Man to kill Bucky and Cap. Well, I don't think he was going to kill Cap, but still. He's the reason why the Avengers were disbanded by the time Infinity War comes around. As a regular guy who's just fighting for his family and just using his smarts and wits to get ahead. Zemo is so impactful. He's a catalyst for a lot of things that happened in the MCU Phase 3 and on. I want to go. I'll go top of B, to be honest.
Wow. For Baron Zemo, huh? Okay. Sure. Baron Zemo, top of B.
What would you put him at, though?
Yeah, C. He's average.
But you love feats, but you're not taking into account what this regular guy did?
Nope. Not at all.
All right. Next up, Michael Keaton's Vulture. From Spider-Man Homecoming and from Morbius.
Yeah. Post-credit scene. Don't forget.
I'm assembling a team.
Yeah, I bet you are, buddy. All right, look. I will say that I don't think he belongs on the same tier as fucking Mysterio, but you've already got Mysterio in C, so I guess he's going to be on the same tier because he damn sure ain't going any higher than C. Now, the scene in the car with him and Peter where he's like, bitch, I know who you are. It's a great scene. But other than that, man, I'm sorry. It's C work at best. So
your disdain for the Spider-Man MCU series is so, like, you can't even be objective.
I can because I love No Way Home and I love Tom Holland. That's how great that movie is to me. But the other two movies are not good. And I'm not going to pretend that they are. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Fuck that. They're not good movies.
Michael Keaton's a legendary actor.
What does it have to do with what he did in Vulture?
It's a build-up, bitch. Hold on.
No, bitch.
He was amazing in Vulture. That scene in the car is a top 10 MCU moment.
What?
30 movies.
Shut up.
When Peter opens the door and we see Michael Keaton, the whole crowd, I remember we all we lost our breath. We're like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell out there?
All right. Okay.
I would go B.
B?
Who won the last round?
You did. So he's in C where he fucking belongs. We're not putting Vulture.
Vulture in C.
Yeah, C. He can be a top of C if you want, but he's C.
Okay. Next up, Abomination. From She-Hulk and the Incredible Hulk. And Shang-Chi.
I don't hate this guy, but he just hasn't done anything in 20 years. So D, I guess. But I really don't hate the Abomination. Like I don't hate the Incredible Hulk. But this nigga hasn't done anything in a long time. So
it's crazy that he had more aura in his human form as Blonsky
than
he did as the Abomination. That's an issue. All right, moving on.
When was the last time? Oh, never mind. We did see him in She-Hulk. Yeah, you're right. I was going to say the Abomination form. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. You saw him in She-Hulk.
Yeah.
This is a personal favorite of mine. I know that I assume you're going to have some kickback on this one. Let's go Gravik from Secret Invasion.
Oh, boy. I thought he was good, but to say he was great, I would just be lying. B feels like the right place for him, along with the other people that are in B. And I don't feel like he's on the same level as anyone above. So I feel like he has to go B. I would have loved to have seen him get more screen time, honestly, or to have him do more in the MCU. So I do think the actor's fantastic, but in the Secret Invasion series that we got, he was good. He was solid, but I don't think he was anything better than that. That's just my opinion. So. No,
I'm not mad at B. I personally go B2. Kingsley Ben-Adir is a fantastic actor. He was able to literally hold his own against powerhouses like Ben Mendelsohn and Samuel L. Jackson. And I thought he was a really good antagonist. I wish, like you said, he had more to do in the MCU. I wish Secret Invasion was a better show so more people saw how good he was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go B for Gravik as well.
Do you think like the average person? Sorry, I don't mean to go on a tangent. Do you think the average person watches these MCU shows? It's like. I don't think so either. And like,
no.
Isn't that a problem? Like, I am so sick of my mom asking me like, "Who the fuck is this?" And like, when did this happen? And like, Why is his hair different? And I'm just like, Mom, like, you got to keep up. And like, obviously, she doesn't have time to do that shit. Like, she doesn't have time to watch all these MCU shows. And like, I mean, I'm sure there are some that others are watching, but like Secret Invasion, like, I don't know if anyone actually saw that. And like, that's going to be like a major part of what we're getting, presumably, in Secret Wars. And it's just like, damn, like, are they going to, well, I don't know. The MCU hasn't ever appealed to the casual, so I guess they shouldn't start now. But there's gonna be a lot of people confused, I guess, is my point. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. Okay, yeah, fuck them. Sorry, Mom, love you, but keep up.
Next up, let's go Yellow Jacket.
Who? No.
Yellow Jacket.
D. I mean, he was cool. He was a little Ant-Man villain, I guess. It's funny that he's more memorable for being the nigga that looked like Krang. Sure, MODOK. The nigga that like Krang in the third Ant-Man movie. Thank you. But yeah, D, my opinion.
I'd put him at C, but because he was so fucking horrible as MODOK, so he goes to D. Yeah,
damn. Okay.
No Kang, I think MODOK might be the worst MCU villain overall.
Okay. Oh, MODOK. Okay, yeah, you might be right.
Next up, let's go your boy Wilson Fisk, Kingpin.
Are we taking into account the Netflix series as well?
I guess we have to, since it's canon.
Then that's an S. I mean, it's S. I don't need to explain further. It's S. Move it up to S right now. Like, what's taking so long? They got 3 seasons, bro. They got 3 seasons just because this nigga was awesome. He was the leader in all 3 seasons, by the way. Well, a lead, I should say. And it's back, and he's back. Not Jessica Jones, not Luke Cage, nigga. Daredevil and Wilson Fisk, and he's the reason why. So yeah, S tier.
Based on what I've seen, guys, I have not seen the Netflix original show. All I've seen is Defenders, which he wasn't in. Echo, Hawkeye, and Daredevil Born Again. I'd go C or B, but
that's disgusting.
I know he's highly regarded. I think last time you won. No, yeah. So this time, because I want him at B or C, we can go A. We can compromise.
That's crazy. That is just crazy. All right. That's so funny. You feel so strongly about it. You're just like, no, he has to go A. All right, okay. Whatever.
Let's go Ghost.
D.
Who we're going to see in Thunderbolts.
Are we? D. D. Hopefully Ghost can actually get some screen time and get some shit to do in this film. Like, I'm actually rooting for everybody involved. Like, I know I'm the one that's not excited for this, and you are very excited for this. And I hope that because I'm not excited, it blows me out. You're like, and wow, it's crazy. Actually, it's not crazy. Blow me, bit. No, look, I want this movie to kill, and I want it to be such a roaring success. And I hope that Ghost is a part of that. But yeah, D from what we saw in her.
Yes,
whatever movie
right now, without Thunderbolts context, I have no problem with the D. Moving on, let's do Agatha Harkness, played by Catherine Hahn. WandaVision, and of course the Agatha show.
Yeah, so it's so funny. If this was just based on the Agatha Harkness show, this would be a D2. But I think I don't want to ignore the fact that she was, even though I personally didn't find her acting good in WandaVision season 1, I think that she was a very integral character, and I think that it was a great plot point in the reveal of it all. So I'll go C, but if you want to go D, I'm cool with that too. Top of D.
I don't want to go D.
Right.
I fight for B, even though I'm not a fan. I think the Agatha show is the worst. Well, it's my least favorite MCU show. Just in terms of her conniving ways, even in that show, and how she able to like literally trick all the witches for years and kill all the people. Like she is the definition of a true villain, and I love how they kept her a villain even in the show. They didn't try to, hey, she's an anti-hero. No. Agatha the fucking villain, and I thought, like you said, and she was really impactful in WandaVision as well.
Until the end.
I'm able to be objective, guys. I'm like this, my co-host here.
Yeah, I'm not.
I put her at B as a villain.
Okay. Down the road, down the witch's road. You know what? For the song, B, bitch. You're right. That's a fucking banger. I'll listen to that as soon as the pot over, nigga.
Next up, Jonathan Majors, man. Rest in peace. The Conqueror.
Yeah. I feel like A is a good place for Jonathan Majors Kang. Obviously, I feel like he would have gotten the S if he would have been able to continue what his journey. But Slave Master Kang breaks him down. Sorry, it does. And I didn't think that he was as great as you thought he was in Loki season 2. But you are the resident Jonathan Majors lover, so I know you want to put him in S. I'm not allowing it. A is the highest.
I'd actually put this guy in B.
Good. B, yeah, hell yeah, put him in B. Yeah, get down, nigga.
I like you said, I do love Jonathan Major. I thought this has potential to be clearly an S potential.
Yep.
But based on what we got, Victor Timely, Slave Master Kang, Quantumania, he was the best part of Quantumania by far, but that movie was so fucking horrible. All those things come into play, and so I think B is appropriate, but he could have easily been an S if Kang Dynasty ever came to fruition. Moving on. I don't even know this bitch's name from the Marvels. Tom Hiddleston's wife.
D. Yeah, whoever that is, D.
If not MODOK, it might be her. The worst. Now it's sad because she literally has some really great motives for a villain. Like Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers came in and took the Kree's son away from them or whatever. So she's trying to get those resources back. Like that's a cool motivation. But oh my god, was she forgettable and just horrible. And
we don't even remember her name. And I'm trying so hard right now.
I don't know either. It's some kind of alien name. And it's crazy because guys, I'm such an MCU nerd. Like, I know all this shit. I don't know this bitch's name at all. I don't know if I should blame the actress. I don't know if I should blame Nia DaCosta. I don't know if I should blame. I don't know who to blame, but somebody's to blame for that horrible. God, that was horrible. Next up, Scarlet Witch, Wanda herself, the hero turned, the villain turned hero.
Yeah, this one's tough. I mean, obviously we're talking about feats. This is
delivering the feats.
Well, it's just that like some of these feats, I don't even feel like they should count. Like, are we going to count her killing these variants of people that like just like okay, you got Captain Carter, great.
She did that.
She did. She killed them all.
She killed my Mr. Fantastic, not Pedro Pascal, bitch. My Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. Not good enough to be an S, so I'll lean A as a villain. We got her. We got her villain in Age of Ultron with her little. So whatever. I'll lean A for Wanda.
Yeah, I'll lean A as well. Next up, Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on this Kree legend?
I like this guy a lot in the first Guardians of the Galaxy film. I thought, really? Yeah, I thought he was great. Thought he was a very believable villain. Nigga didn't like Thanos at all, which I was just hilarious to me. He was kicking ass, until the end. I feel like I'd go B here with Ronan the Accuser, but if you want to go C or D, whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't go as far as D, but I think he's as average gets.
Really?
Yeah, and I love Lee Pace, the actor that plays him. He's also in Lord of the Rings. He's one of the elves. But yeah.
Okay, we can go D. I mean C. Sorry.
Top of C. Lord of the Rings. Is your Lord of the Rings journey still continuing?
No, not really. I watched the first 90 minutes of part 2, and I was just like, okay, this shit is just literally, and there's a whole other 90 minutes to go, by the way. And I was actually getting annoyed by how it was just rolling on, and they just weren't. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah. Okay.
Next up, Ego, the Living Planet, played by the legendary Kurt Russell.
This was tough because obviously he, set a lot of things in motion. Blah blah blah. Killed Peter Quill's mother, and I don't know. Yeah, well, and I guess he was kind of eating people for centuries. Yeah, he can go B. Yeah, top of B, maybe bottom of A. I don't know. What do you think?
I lean B. He was really just maniacal. The fact that he killed Peter's mom, but basically like laughing about it, was insane. That was a mic drop moment in the theater as well.
Yeah, killed her just because he was beginning to love her. He was like, "Hold on, bitch, I can't be caring about nothing, but me." Yeah.
So okay. I'd go B.
Okay.
Next up, let's stick on the Guardians train. We have what's his nigga's name? The High Evolutionary.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him?
Subject number 294. Get in your cage. Yeah. This nigga, looking back on it, this dude's actually hilarious in the film. Like, he's like really funny, and it's not in like a slapstick funny, but like he's like so cruel, like over the top cruel. It's just like, okay, bro, like we get it. You're a bad guy. Like, B or C? I mean, he is a really bad guy. He doesn't care about anything but himself. But yeah, let's go B. Sure. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm flirting between B and C as well. I remember
Yeah.
being really high on the performance when I first saw it, but now that all these years later, I can't remember all the intricacies of what really happened with him. So that must be telling to some degree. I saw
Mm.
the movie. I saw the movie twice in theaters.
Mm.
So I mean, the MCU is known for having a bad villain problem, and based on this list, we can't tell. There's a lot of B's and A's in this.
Yeah, a lot of average.
I go C, High Evolutionary, but I'm not mad at B. Where do you want to put him? Is he better than Ego as a villain? I mean, because
I feel like they're on like the same
story is so
tier.
closely tied to Rocket, which that was traumatizing when we did a Rocket. I mean, that
Yeah.
kind of raises him up, I guess.
Yeah, so that's why I said like end of B. Like I'm not mad at end of B. Yeah,
I'm not mad at that either. All right, let's go Thanos.
got some heavy hitters left.
Yeah,
Thanos. Yeah, I mean, I think he belongs in S. Clearly, I mean, I don't think there's an argument for him to be in any other category below that. Now the actual, S, we're going to have to rewrite. Fucking Namor should not be up there with them, but okay. But yeah, Thanos, and I think I was going to call that nigga the nigga's name from The Office. What's this nigga's name? The robot.
Thanos?
No, nigga, the robot.
Ultron.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'm trying not to call him Jay Spader. Yeah. C. Sorry.
Okay. He just wants to argue. Now,
Okay, fine.
Back to Thanos. People refer him as just one of the best movie villains, period. Like, not even MCU villains. So he has to belong in S.
That's their opinion.
I've heard him compared to people like Darth Vader, and I don't think he has that much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't.
Even Darth Vader barely says anything. Anyway,
nigga, just breathe. Nigga, he's back.
Where is Padme? There's a big deal about episode 3.
Revenge of the Sith in theaters. No, don't care. No.
Okay, I'll just care. I'm not gonna.
I've had my fun with going to see shit that people love in fucking theaters, bro. Y'all have fun.
Okay, but yeah, that was obviously an S. Ultron. Now, I think Ultron's a great villain.
I do too.
I'd go A. You don't clearly. You said B or C.
No, I was totally trolling. Yeah,
I
think A is where it belongs. Maybe like bottom of A. We'll see.
Ultron's one of those villains and movies that has just aged so gracefully. People really go back and like Age of Ultron a lot more, as time goes on. So I've always been high on Age of Ultron.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the idea of S and A having the same amount of people takes away from the mystique of S.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you want to put Hela and Namor in A, I'd have no problem with that.
Let's do it. Let's move them both.
Okay.
Let's move them both.
Let's do it.
For fairness. Even though only one of those should be moved. That's okay. We'll
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now this is the semi-unfun part.
Yeah.
We get to rank them amongst their categories. So let's start with D.
Okay.
Who's the best out of these
Jesus Christ.
horrible villains?
Brother.
I say Abomination.
You think he's the worst? We don't even know their name, the girl's name.
I said who's the best out of these?
Oh, the best. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do Abomination, sure.
Because that fight at the end of Incredible Hulk was still memorable,
Okay.
When they're fighting in Brooklyn or Harlem or whatever. Who's second best?
These niggas stink, bro. I think it's good like it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
It is. What do you mean? Who do you want to move? Malekith down? Like, what the fuck did Malekith do? Like,
you're right. I guess it's cool to wait.
Yeah. Let's move on to something fun. Let's just see.
It's two black women at the bottom. Now don't sit right with me. God damn
it. Hey.
If
you do what it is.
It's an agenda.
Kevin Feige, bitch.
The only two black women villains are the worst villains in the entire MCU. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Moving on to C. Who's the best in C? Who's the best average villain in the MCU?
To me, it's Ronan the Accuser, but I mean, it seems like you didn't like him that much. So
hell no.
Who do you think it is? Is it the Red Skull?
I think it's Vulture.
Oh my God! No! If I can't get Ronan, you're not getting Vulture, bitch. Fuck no, that nigga's not the best.
Can I have Claw? Can I have Claw then?
Sure. We okay. Claw is the best. Fine. Yeah, I don't know who you think Vulture is. Like
Michael Keaton, bitch.
That nigga should be in D. Okay, go ahead. All right.
Second best average. I say Hammer.
Oh God. Red Skull
or Mysterio, to be honest.
Oh my God. Ronan the Accuser.
I had Claw, so I'll give you Red Skull. That's cool.
No. I want Ronan the Accuser.
No, I can't give you that. I'm sorry. I can't give you that one.
Oh my god.
I don't know why he's so high on that nigga. That's crazy.
I like it. I don't know. Pause. Okay, right. All right. All right. So last, I think we can agree is Mickey Rourke, right? Like last in C, like it has to be Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke last in C.
And then Ronan got to be above Vulture and fucking.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's right. He's a better villain than they were.
I'll put him in between.
Oh my god.
So who got out of Vulture and Mysterio then? To you?
Probably Vulture. Yeah, Vulture.
I think you could argue either one, but sure, we can do Vulture. So Ronan, this is crazy. Okay,
it's not. It's crazy that Ronan's so low, but okay.
She is nuts.
Justin Hammer above him is nuts. I mean, whatever.
Next up, B. This is the most that we have. The most villains are in B. Who's the best out of the B?
So probably Kang. I mean, even though he was limited, I think he's probably still the best in the iterations that we saw.
Agreed. Majors.
I think that the worst might be Gore, or the High Evolutionary, or is it the Iron Man nigga Killmonger? Not Killmonger. What's the nigga name? Ironmonger.
I mean, I think the two Guardians villains being at the bottom are. I think that's pretty appropriate. You don't think so?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I think. I just don't know if this Ironmonger nigga should be so high. I feel like we need to move him down for somebody, either Bucky or Zemo or.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll put him right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that.
So who's second best villain in B? I'd go Zemo.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Zemo.
Okay.
Or Bucky, to be honest.
Or Bucky.
Yeah. I think Gore is fine at 4. Yeah. I like this.
I like it too. Well, Agatha have more to do than graphics. So much more to do. You want to switch those two?
Yeah. Let's make it fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah.
This A might be the hardest tier to arrange here.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all fucking great villains. Who's the best out of the great ones? I mean, who's the best?
Wow.
I mean, it had to be the 2 that were in S, right? It had to be up.
I think so. Yeah. I think. Damn. Okay, so Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger has to go at the end. I think either Hela or Tenoch Huerta can go first. So this nigga, you're so annoying. Yeah, and like I feel like we got to put Wilson Fisk above the Mandarin. He should be an S. I don't know. I mean, this is insane that he's an A, but okay. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan needs to be last in this category for sure. Ultron, damn.
Ultron better than Wenwu, bro. No.
Okay, maybe as a villain.
Well, I mean, I think Wenwu has a better performance. I mean, it's hard comparing a voice performance to a live action performance. So
yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm not mad at Wenwu being, but just because Ultron took on the Avengers, but maybe that's not fair because I mean,
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, I got him over Scarlet Witch, so
yeah. I think that's as respectable as it's gonna get. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, shout out Coogler for making some great villains. Okay, now we're in S tier. This also might be kind of
I don't know. I think it's pretty clear. Willem Dafoe has to go last, and Thanos goes second.
Okay. Second?
Yeah. You think Loki needs to go second?
I say that only because, like I said earlier, like people who don't even watch the MCU, like they know Thanos. You know, they know
Loki too.
Now, like, if you ask the average household in Kansas, who put Thanos a picture of Loki up, who are these two guys? So that's Thanos. You know, I mean, I think he's transcended the MCU. He's become like just a legendary movie villain. You know, I don't think Loki has transcended the MCU.
I think Loki has too, but okay.
I think he's great within the MCU. Like people who watch the MCU know Loki's amazing, but people who don't even watch the MCU know about Thanos. You know, you don't think so?
I think they have similar popularity, but I mean, like, I first of all, I could be dead wrong about that, and if I am, fine. But I feel like the average person knows who the fuck Loki is. But okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not mad at Thanos being one. I'm not. I mean, he's he led the whole Infinity Saga, so I'm not mad at it. But Yeah, I think this list is damn Thanos to girl name won't even know that seems about right.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's it.
Guys, make sure you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the motherfucking pod, please.
Yeah, and share. Feel the pitch.
This nigga, money, what? Nigga just freeze up. What? It's over. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.